Hey girlies, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Rachel, and you're listening to the Game Day Girlies.
Welcome back, Game Day Girlies, to another week. We had some amazing games this week, so I really just want to jump into it.
Let's jump in because
It was crazy. We're gonna start anticlimactic, but I was happy. Clemson at UNC, y'all came out, y'all did what you needed to do, 38-10. Hopefully, we can keep this momentum. No words.
I think, and there were so many people that were like, Dabo, you need to open up the playbook. You need to open up the playbook. And I think that y'all did that this week. We got a little trickery and we got a little excitement. Y'all needed a spark.
Yes.
And I think that also will help.
I was happy. Yes. So I hope we can continue with this momentum.
Yes.
And at least finish with a 9-win season. That would be lovely.
Let's do that. Let's see. On the other hand, we have our next game was Vanderbilt at Alabama, and Alabama, thank God we took care of business, 14-30. Hallelujah. It was looking really rough there at in the first half. I was having heart palpitations. I cannot lie.
I was scared for you. I was like, oh no.
Yes, no, I was like, it can't be. It can't be. Like, why? Is this going to be what our life is every year, that we're going to beat Georgia and then lose to Vanderbilt? Like, is this what it's going to be? Is this our new reality? But no, it wasn't. Thank God this year. So I'm happy with our performance. I'm happy that Ryan Williams also got some things going. There was a lot of chatter about his performance thus far, since he started off so strong last year. But I also believe that defense, we're playing some defense.
Yeah, handled.
We're playing good defense. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that was a good game. And I just feel like, honestly, the 3:30 slot was a time to be had. Good. If you missed 3:30 games, you really missed college football weekend this week. Respectfully.
Truly.
Because also the Alabama Vanderbilt was 3:30. We also had this one wasn't 3:30. I'm skipping. I'm gonna skip down. But anyway, Florida.
We had UCLA.
Yes, UCLA. Penn State was 3:30, and my jaw on the floor. Literally on the floor, because how are you gonna start? How are you gonna lose to a 0-4 team, and y'all were at the time 7-6-7 around there?
Yes,
one of the two, 7 or 6.
Top 10
caliber,
and just lost a pretty hard fought game, to Oregon. So coming off of. Oh God. And then this really just also played right into, I know that this game isn't one that we picked last week, but this really plays in just last week whenever you said that Penn State was overrated.
Yeah.
And they clocked in like they were working for you. Like they said, what? We're going to show them.
Prove
you
me
think
right.
We're overrated?
Prove me right.
Let me show you.
I was literally, because what? UCLA has been on the struggle bus, and now because all the commentators are now saying this could be the turn for them, because they got all their coaches were gone, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, head coach, so they were all with temps, and I'm just let's not get too crazy. Maybe they did need a complete coaching overhaul, but I was, because this was before the game, all of this chatter was happening with their coaching staff and all of that. But I was like, okay, well, maybe the coaches were the problem. Maybe it was the coaches.
Never. Coaching matters.
It does. It really
coaching matters. So, yes, like we said, the 3:30 slot, but
was heavy. Okay, so yes, I did skip a little bit because that one just really blew
we had
my
to talk
mind.
about it.
I know, but then going back to the games we actually did pick, we had Miami at Florida State. I was rooting for you, Florida State. You messed up my chaos and ACC week because everybody else did what they needed to do. But
Yeah.
That's fine. Y'all have 2 losses now, so I'll take that. But Florida State lost to Miami 28-22, and the score really does not justify how bad Miami was beating Florida State.
Yeah,
So,
it was, for the longest, it was 28-3. So I don't.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's
that
not what
last fourth
actually
quarter
happened.
ditch effort when like the second string Miami team was in there, like y'all really tried, but I should have seen that effort the whole game.
Yeah, you really tried it. And then our last game was Texas Tech at Houston. Texas Tech took care of business 35-11, and gave Houston its first loss. So did I go 4-0 this week?
You did go 4-0 this week.
Oh my
Our
God.
first undefeated week, game pick week.
Yes. And, yeah, so thank you, Lord Jesus, for Texas Tech.
Yeah.
And honestly, Alabama, because y'all could have.
Yeah, that was
It could have been y'all.
That was a close one. But speaking of undefeated teams that went down this week, Iowa State was one of our undefeated ones, and they got upset by Cincinnati, which that was kind of a shocker. I saw that score and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, wait, what happened here?
Yeah.
Along with Florida upsetting Texas. Now, this is, looking back on it, this should have been on the bingo card.
Yeah.
Because, one, anytime that Billy Napier's job is on the line, he's going to pull out a win.
Yeah.
A win.
Yes.
Like, I don't know how, but as soon as somebody a GoFundMe, a buyout, he's going to figure it out.
I literally told my dad, I was like, he literally just bought himself another week. He is on a game-by-game basis.
Truly.
And this game may have bought him 2 weeks, but
maybe 2.
One more week.
And knocked to both Penn State and Texas are no longer ranked.
Yeah.
Which is like so wild because Texas was number 1.
Yeah.
Coming into the season.
And Penn State was what, 4?
4.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a little bit wild, but chaos is ensuing, and this is why I love this sport. It's just too good.
Especially in this day and age, like anything can happen. Tomorrow we can have a whole new team. The way
speaking of
out.
Anything can happen. So I spend an unhealthy amount of time on Twitter, and especially on Saturdays, because that's just when the best tweets happen during college football Saturdays. And so I was watching Game Day like I typically do, and I'm always really interested to see the kicking contest, whatever. And typically I am seeing somebody, as a student, who has like been practicing, because they're like, I've been watching, I'm going to kick for this 100,000. I don't even know how they even do it now. It's like 100,000 some weeks is 300,000, and then Kirk throws in another 100,000. I don't even know how. I'm going to kick for some money. That's all that we know, is that they're going to kick for money. And so then when Gabby walks up and walks three steps behind the ball, I said, wait, baby, did we not get on YouTube before this?
What are we doing?
And then, Kirk and Pat were so kind, and they were like, hey, you're going to scoot up, because you scoot back, because you're going to need to get a running start. And then she did that, and then she scooted back up. I said, girl, no.
Let me tell you, Gabby she just wanted her moment. That girl was a chemical engineer. She said, these student loans are about to kick my butt, so I'm at least trying to kick this ball. She just wanted the opportunity.
I understand. And I'm really happy for her, because whenever Pat was like, yeah, now Kurt's got to throw this ball through these uprights in this suit. I said,
Oh,
no, he ain't even warmed up. This man was already struggling to get on his knee to hold the kick.
He was.
So and now you're trying to exert some arm strength. But no, congratulations to Gabby.
Yeah.
But next week, game day, I need some real competition. Yes, I need to see some things shaking. I need to see somebody that has been practicing this kick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Or, played soccer in high school. I don't know, whatever y'all be doing to pre-vet. I need to see some action because I need somebody really, really, taking a whole runway.
Yeah. Poor Gabby, though, bless her heart. She said chemical engineer, and I just know those student loans.
Out of this world.
Out of this world. I wanted it for her. But when she did it the first time, I was like, whoa, get somebody else to do it, babe.
I was like, yeah, you just needed, she just needed, she needed somebody to help. A sponsor.
Please.
A sponsor. 100%.
Oh my gosh. I know.
But no, I do love it. I love the kicking contest. And then, during the playoff and the Dr. Pepper, they do the whole
throwing. I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to do that. Obviously, I'm no longer a student, so I cannot do that. But
yes, you can no longer participate.
Once upon a time,
I do love it. I do love the giving of money and scholarships to college kids because it is not easy out here.
It's not. And then another qualm, I won't say I personally, I think I've had it in the past this year, but it has been the chatter on the socials, the qualms of game day and where they're going. So I think it was, what is the Instagram, Twitter equivalent? Threads. Yes. I don't have her, so I just see the previews, and I just pray I can see enough to get the gist of the post.
Oh my god!
But anyway, so Threads, I did. This one was the person was upset, and they called ESPN Gameday SEC, ESPN or SCPM, however you.
Oh, they went at.
And so, I feel like this week they're going back to an Oregon game. So they're going to be Indiana, Oregon, where they were just at. It was at Penn State, but it was Oregon Penn State game. Mm-hmm. How do we feel about should ESPN Gameday give equal opportunity to all schools all over?
I mean, the beauty of it is that, they go week by week based upon, what's truly happening during the season. But I also, have to recognize our bias and our privilege because we are Southern football girlies. There's no experience like the one that we experience down here in the South. And so I can understand why
they go.
I hate watching whenever they're at Penn State, Oregon, and California. I think it's incredibly unoriginal, their signs. It's just the same hatred isn't there. I don't know. It just doesn't, really gel. But I also have a bias about Indiana. Why is this the game?
Indiana.
I mean, Alabama and Missouri are playing, but they were just at Alabama. Whatever. I mean, there's the Red River rivalry.
I feel like that would be better. So here's my issue specifically this year because. So this happened a couple weeks ago. I think it was when they went to Penn State, Oregon, and that was the same week of Alabama, Georgia, and whomever was up in arms about them not going to Alabama, Georgia on the socials. And Reese then responded and was like, we follow the story of the week. The better story of the week gets game day. Okay. And here's where my issue with that is because the better story that week was Georgia, Alabama. To me personally, and I think most people would agree with that. This week, this past week, they went to Alabama, Vanderbilt. And I think the better story was actually Miami, Florida State. And y'all weren't there. They haven't.
And they were the night game.
It was a night game. They haven't played each other in forever. Like,
They're
so,
both ranked.
Yeah, both top 25. So I felt like that was the better story. So now it's like, okay, Reese, I was with y'all, right? I understood where you were coming from until you said y'all follow the story. Okay, now that's 2 weeks now. The story was elswhere. So
The story was nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. And again, I kind of am saying that this week too with Oregon, Indiana. Like, I think Oklahoma, Texas is the better story, even though Texas is no longer ranked. It's still the Red River rivalry. Texas still has something to prove now more than ever. Like,
and y'all gave Arch Manning all of that
hype.
So continue to follow see it through.
Yeah. So I'm struggling. And I say that saying, like, also aware, a lot of these better stories are going to be like more of your SEC teams, ACC teams, sometimes Big Ten. Like, those are going to be your better stories. So I get the repetition there. I did enjoy it. I think it was like like our first season. I think it was when they went to an HBCU. I loved that. Like, maybe sprinkle some of that in there. That would be wonderful. But you can't say y'all follow the story and now 3 weeks in a row, the story has not been followed. Like, you lost me, Reese. You have lost me. Also, here's my thing. You can't tell me, because in my opinion, Kirk is the best analyst or like commentator that they have. Him and what's his name that he does it with? I don't know, but what's his name?
What is his name? They always do the night game together.
If Kirk is there, that's where game day needs to be. Respectfully.
Yeah, because y'all also have this man flying all around the
all
country.
over. Like, why is he?
Like,
come on now. Wherever y'all have Kirk commentating, that's where game day needs to be, because that is he typically gets the best games. He's commentating the best game of the week. Even if it's like a 3:30, he's commentated 3:30 games.
Chris Fowler.
Thank you so much.
Chris Fowler.
Chris, no disrespect.
No, we just blinked. I could never forget you, Chris.
Yeah, I never forget you. But yeah, so it's like they're typically at the better game of the week anyway. So it's like, if Kirk is there and Chris is there, why are y'all not there?
Yeah.
So, but that's agree.
And tripling down on it, the networks have then said that that's the best game of the week because they are putting it at that night slot, the prime time slot. So, if 2 + 2, if Johnny has 3 apples.
Make it make sense, game day.
Yes, but we'll see. Obviously, they didn't ask us, but if anybody is out there listening, please, let's if we're not going to really follow the story, then let's at least make it interesting. Like, let's make it so off the wall that it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Like let's go to, I don't know, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Who knows? At this point, who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Shout out to my school. But those are just, our little chit chats around the game day. But we are excited for, this week's game day. We'll see.
Yes, we have some good matchups. 3 top 25 matchups. So starting off big noon on Fox, we have number 1 Ohio State versus 17 Illinois. Mm-hmm. Here's my issue, because I just don't like to root for Ohio State. I just don't like to.
But Jess, remember, you said that you're trying to win this year. We're going for the records.
I know. So I am picking Ohio State this time. Just, guys, please know this is against everything that I believe in.
But oh my gosh. She said twisting my literal arm, because I have to say that 2 + 2 = 4.
Right. Gotta make it.
I'm also picking Ohio State. Illinois, you're going to do a good thing, but I really do believe that Ohio State is going to outlast. However, I do want nothing more than more chaos to happen, because what would it be like if in a couple of weeks Penn State and Ohio State play, because they play in like 3 weeks or something like that, and Ohio State has lost. Whew, chaos. I just, I live for the plot.
Yeah, I'm here for all the chaos anyway, because I'm hoping on a wish and a prayer. So
Yeah,
whatever can maybe make some shape.
Well, this next game, let's hope it's not chaos. We have number 8 Alabama at number 14 Missouri. I'm obviously picking Alabama. I do feel like, one thing about Ty Simpson, I will yell at you every drive. At some point, I'm gonna say that you're dumb, that you need to throw the ball right. Like every point, I'm gonna have some non-belief in me in every drive, Ty. But at the end of the drive, you almost always prove me wrong, and that's why I'm rolling with you, Ty. It's you and me to the end. I'm gonna stick beside him. So I'm picking Alabama. Roll Tide.
I'm also gonna pick Alabama.
Don't feel bad, because
I don't feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. I just I feel like Missouri does look really good, and they're home.
They do.
And Alabama is just, they're on a roll right now, and I think they can keep the roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to
go with your heart. Stick with follow your heart.
Okay, I'm actually going to go with Missouri. I think home field advantage is actually where I'm going to go. I like to do home field. But this one was hard for me. Most times.
It's hard. I get it.
This one's hard for me. I do think Alabama can pull it out, but Missouri just looks really good to me right now. And they're home.
I do think that Mizzou is one of the more underrated teams.
Yeah.
In the top 25 and in the SEC currently.
Yeah.
So I don't fault you for your pick.
Yeah, don't hate me forever, please.
I don't, baby. It's just business, baby.
Okay, our next game is ESPN Gameday. Number 7, Indiana at Oregon. I'm underwhelmed with this. I'm picking Oregon. They look good. They've been look good. I said that last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Oregon is going to kill Indiana, and I can't wait to see it. I really can't wait to see it. I'm kind of annoyed that they're the 3:30 game. It feels like they should be the night game.
Yeah.
Whatever. Maybe the networks don't see it like that. So whatever. Anyways, but yes, I think that Oregon's going to kill Indiana, and I hope that they do. And then we have number 6, Oklahoma versus Texas and the Red River rivalry. I believe that Oklahoma's going to win. However, this is my upset alert game. That if Texas, because it's not going to be pretty this week in Austin.
Yeah.
It's really, it looks ugly. Yeah. And it looks really ugly online too. So I can only imagine what's going on in that zip code. Yeah. But this is my upset alert. What do they call it on game day? I forget basically their game that they're gonna gonna call as an upset.
What is it called? Why are we blanking today?
I know. I'm just not on it. But this is my upset alert game.
Yeah. I agree. This is also my upset alert, but I'm a Brent fan through and through, so I'm picking Oklahoma. But I just feel like Texas now has so much more to prove. They literally can't lose, and they're at home. They can't afford to lose another
Well, they're
game.
at a neutral site. They're going to play at the Cotton Bowl.
Thank you. Neutral site.
Yeah, they play in Dallas.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But
it is truly neutral. I feel like it's such a it's a rivalry game. It's at a neutral site. This truly could
even
be
playing field. Anyone's game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rooting for Oklahoma though. So go Brant. But I agree. This is like Texas, like their make it or break it game, truly, for the rest of the season. I mean, how do we feel about I know we could talk about this forever, but with Texas's history of getting coaches out of there, I almost feel like if Texas doesn't make some like huge comeback this season and make it something crazy, like there could be a really big shakeup. Yeah. Or am I jumping the gun? No, I don't think it's going to be coaching though. I think it's going to be at the quarterback, a QB. I don't think they're going to switch up. Not yet anyway. Because like I feel like Steve Sarkisian has like really kind of done well with the program and kept them competitive. So if there's a change up, I don't think it would be him. I think it would be the quarterback, which I think is equally shocking with all the hype that was received. Which again, because we started the season, I feel so bad for him because it's like there is no other rookie quarterback, I feel like, coming in with like this much pressure. Yeah, so there's certainly no first year starters like this. Yeah, so it's just like I feel like we need to give him some grace. He can come back, be in the lab, and come back so much stronger. But unfortunately, when I think you have Manning attached to you, they just expect you to come out the womb throwing a rocket. And I will say that there's like a little bit of comparison around having the time that he had to develop behind Quinn Ewers. I don't know why I messed up his name like that. Because similarly, like Ty Simpson, for example, sat behind Jalen Milroe for 2 years and is now, according to everybody in Alabama, the best thing since sliced bread. And so it's like, okay, Arch, what happened here? I also saw all this stuff on Twitter where they're like apologizing to Sark about like asking him to put in Quinn. They're like, we understand now. I'm like, see, everybody on the internet doesn't know everything. Yeah. We don't see everything. Yeah, but, so obviously. I don't think you're jumping the gun and that there will be changes, but I don't think it's going to be coach. I don't think it's going to be him. So okay. Yeah. Well, we all gonna see. Yeah. And then our last game, child, this Clemson at Boston College. I have no words. I'm picking Clemson, and that's it. I just pray for a better rest of the season. I was sitting here thinking, I'm probably going to pick Clemson because they played well last week, all the good things. But then I realized this is a 7:30 game, and y'all are away. Yeah. And that's fair. These are and I'm feeling like, no, I'm picking Clemson because I do believe that this is around the time of the season where y'all usually get it together. Where Dabo has instilled something. I don't know what type of potion or pumping in their veins. I don't know what. Yeah, this is around the time where like it's either going to make or break for Clemson, and so this will be the last time that I pick you guys in this scenario where I'm having a torn way. If it doesn't happen this week, I don't believe it's going to happen. So that's fine. So this is the last chance. Yeah. Clemson, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen this week, and then we're going to go upward. If you guys lose this week, then they're gonna just. You're just gonna I hate that my expectations have got like this Saturday. I was like, expect the worst, hope for the best, and they proved me right. I hate that that's the mentality I'm going into with my team, but here we are. I love you guys forever, but yeah. Well, it's just hard sometimes. It's just hard. But overall, last week, I went 4-0, which is really exciting. Jess went 2-2, and
our overall records. And Jess, you're sitting at 500, 9-9, and I am at 11-7. So we are really close.
Yeah,
We are
close
really
right
close.
now.
We are tracking really close this season.
I would like to say, I think like this time last season, I was like losing really badly. I think I had like,
I think so too.
I had like 4 games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably about right. And it's okay. It's okay. You know, we live and we learn and we get better, and we just, you know, there's always next season. That's our motto here. It's always next season. There's always next week. And so you've just come up in the world of your picks.
This for me.
Yes, me too. I love this for you too. Well, that is our episode for this week. You guys, continue to make your picks on our Instagram at the Gameday Girlies every week. We'd love seeing all your picks and using our little sticker. Instagram is like just so wild. Every week it changes, and I get to see everybody's sticker, and it's just so fun. So continue to do that, and remember that every week that you do your pick, you are entered in for a chance to win some swag at the end of the season for our fan pick. So continue to tag us and to use the sticker so that we can see your picks. Otherwise, have a great week, Gameday Girlies, and we will see you next week. Okay, bye, Gameday Girlies.